Could you give at Marks with Mike's podcast a shout out? Shout out!
Hey, yo.
What a maneuver! Mamma mia! Are you kidding me? The irresistible force BBB.
Yo, you already know what it is by the sound of my voice. That's right, 6'9", JT back in this piece once again, and I'm joined by the co-host, man. It's been a little minute, man. Yeah, I'm joined by El Capitan, you know what I'm saying, the lieutenant, all that, El Jefe. We talking about El Chicha in La Casa.
Whoa. What's going on? El Chicha in La Casa. Welcome to another episode of March with Mike. What's going on, fam? Long time no see, baby.
You know, laying in the cut like a Band-Aid, trying to make sure that I'm cooling at all times. And of course, we got to do it with the homie, man. You know, our brother from another mother, you know what I'm saying? Fourth man on the team, sixth man on any team, you feel me? Sixth man of the year, all that, been everywhere from, you know, this side to the west side to the east side, Midwest, North, South. Look, we talking about the homie Juss, always representing.
Yo, we here, we in the building. You know what I'm saying? Last time I checked, this is a rolling, not a stopwatch. Shit never stop.
Yo, pulling out the Drake bars and everything like that. But yeah,
you
here, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, follow, subscribe. You know, whether that be Twitter, the Book of Faces, IG, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, all your podcast streaming apps. Make sure you follow Marcus Mike. Make sure you follow Getcho Podcast. We available on the same platforms. If you follow me, you got to follow them. It is what it is. Look, what's understood ain't got to be explained, right? First and foremost, it's been a minute. Your boy been busy. Work, kids, rent, bodies, all that stuff, man. A lot going on. Shout out to Snowfall. Back on TV.
Oh yeah, I need to get on there. A lot of people have been telling me about that show.
You got to get on it, man. You know, shout out to Franklin. You know, shout out to and everybody. You know, another thing, it's been a lot of anniversaries that's happened over these past few days. We had, of course, the anniversary of Notorious B.I.G. passing. That happened. Rest in peace, Christopher Wallace. We also had the anniversary of Big E breaking his neck, which was actually today, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. We also had the anniversary of the NWO versus, you were saying, The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, that tag team match.
Yeah,
right?
that tag team match.
Okay.
We also... It's a lot of anniversaries that I'm missing. I had it written down, but you know how that goes, man. I write something, paper gets lost. Somebody can remind me later about another anniversary. But it's been a minute, man. Yeah, I'm here with the bonnet on my head, man. My hair look a mess. Rug wrap bonnet. Before the show, she said I look like Big Worm or whatever.
Big perm. Big perm.
You know what I'm saying? I can go ahead and rock with that. Playing with my money is like playing my emotions, Smokey.
Oh my gosh. Shout out to Faison. Shout out to Faison
Love, man. But look, we got a lot to discuss. You had AEW Revolution that happened last weekend. We got the Road to Wrestlemania that's happening. And we got some rumors and news. So I don't know if I want to hit them with the rumors and news or let's hit them with the rumors and news, man. Get that shit out the way.
Let's get it out the way.
First and foremost, let's start off with a rumor. So rumor has it that the Great Muta is going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Yo.
Mind you, he's never stepped foot inside a WWE ring. But he is scheduled to be, I guess you could say, announced for the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Who do you think inducts him?
I would say Sting.
Maybe.
But I don't know if that will, work. Well, I can't think of, who else, unless it'll be the guy that Ono.
Oh
yeah,
Sonny Ono, maybe.
Sonny Ono, yeah.
Yeah, Sonny Ono could be one. I mean, Other than that, Shinsuke is the only person I know on that side.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you hit it right on the nail.
I was actually going to think Eric Bischoff.
Eric Bischoff could.
Since he's the one that got him and Ultimate Dragon to come over and do their thing on WCW.
No, but
So
I believe Muda went there before.
Before Eric Bischoff was there?
Yeah.
I could be wrong. In the early 90s, 80s.
Okay.
Yeah, because they used to attack with Sting when Sting was the Surfer, right?
The Surfer Sting with the
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember all that. You know, that's a rumor. Another rumor out there, you know what I'm saying? Not wrestling related, but apparently Hidden Valley Ranch is coming out with an ice cream.
What? No.
And no, this is out here in the streets.
Who want that?
Listen, I love everybody, no matter who you are, what you look like, but I blame white people. Black folks, Asians, and Latinos is not requesting Hidden Valley Ranch flavored ice cream at all.
That's for the Brads of the world, you know.
Yeah.
Yo, Shy City.
Shout out to Clark Street Wrestling Podcast. Y'all can find them boys on the Bloodline Network. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Bloodline Network. A lot of great podcasts is on there. You can catch a lot of our homies on there. Make sure y'all definitely follow them. Make sure y'all tune into the next show. Also, man, let's get to the news, right? So the news did happen this past Friday. The first inductee of the Hall of Fame is Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
How shocked were you about that announcement watching that?
I mean, and then I lost my hair over it, but
hey.
But, you know what I mean? It was one of them things that I never really seen that they done that before. You know what I mean? While you still an active wrestler, you know what I mean? Being inducted.
Right.
So
right.
That shit was kind of okay. I mean, he's well deserved. Don't get me wrong. But if Conan, Viva la Raza, if Conan doesn't induct him, man, they missing the boat. Man.
That's the rumor. The rumor is that Conan will induct. Yeah, there you go. Filthy Animals, shout out. You know, but that's the rumor that Conan's going to induct Rey Mysterio.
That'd be awesome, dude. If that happened, it's only right. It's only right. He was the one that, you know, discovered him. Pretty much brought him to ECW. Exposure, you know, he was the one that did his last contract negotiation with John.
Right.
It's only right, you know what I mean? And I was it caught me by surprise, and I wasn't even watching SmackDown. You know what I mean? I saw it online, and I had to take a double look. What? How does that happen? You know what I mean? And what you guys think about there now? Before, remember, it'll be about a month or so, they start releasing who's gonna be inducted. So it kept building up. Bro, we 20 something days from WrestleMania. We only got one inducted. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. The best thing I could describe it as is, at this point, not saying that Hall of Fame has lost its exposure or awe of anything like that. Look at it. Okay, at this point, we all know that the Hall of Fame is not getting its own night. It's not. We do know that. But we do know that in times before, we would have at least 5 people that we knew for sure that was inducted by the beginning of March. And then by the end of March, we knew everyone that was in there. Now, we're in the first week of March. We only got one person. It's like, yo, what's going on? So at this point, I kind of feel like every week, you're going to see some type of programming where someone is being inducted to Hall of Fame. So the next Monday night on Raw, hell, even on NXT, they may announce an inductee. Maybe on Level Up, they may announce an inductee. Maybe on Main Event, they may announce an inductee. Maybe on Superstars. they may announce an inductee.
Hell no, he said level up.
And look, and then by SmackDown, we should have the full 2023 class of the Hall of Fame. But no, it's kind of crunch time right now. I mean, it's a lot going on behind the scenes. They're getting ready to start the bidding for the first bit of people looking to buy the company. You know, it's a lot going on. But yeah, it's a little slow, a little shaky. You know, it's about as shaky as this Hidden Ranch Valley flavored ice cream.
God,
man.
I can't get over that.
Get that shit out of here, bro.
For real.
Also, rumors and news. Just to get past that, another rumors and news. So here's my source, because you always ask me who the source is.
Come on.
And I always say Google that shit. So yeah, Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful.com said GCW is not looking to delay the release of AEW video game or get money from AEW per GCW. They're looking to make sure they can still use the name in the future for charity shows. Now, if you don't know, GCW did an event called Fight Forever at the beginning of the pandemic. It was a 24-hour long wrestling event streamed through Fight Internet, or if you was like me, you got it through your sneaky link, as I like to say now, instead of just saying, you know, the other word. But, you know, they use that. Okay? Right. Fight Forever has always been a phrase that, you know, the fans would chant. You know, if the match was good, AEW came along and said, nah, B, let me go ahead and get that for my video game. And GCW's like, listen here, bro. I understand that you got that, you know, but you do know we just did a 24-hour, you know, charity show not too long ago, you know, kind of like last year. So I understand they want to be able to make sure they can use the name. They're not trying to get no money. That's on you. If it's me, I'm running the bag. I need that. I need all that, bro. It's on you. Got it.
Right, yeah, right.
Rate me all of a sudden. I know you got it. So that's what's going on. Yo, shout out to Botch Spots and Chair Shots.
What up, Will?
In the building. You know what I'm saying?
Ass daddy.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you scissoring, you bumping, you know, whatever. You know, you bumping nutties. That's what we doing. That's what's popping in the streets. But but that's the last rumor and news of the day. Let's get to why we are here. We're to talk about AEW Revolution. We're to talk about, of course, the road to WrestleMania, the build, the stories, what's going on. Let's go ahead and start off with Revolution, man. Let's talk about it. It just happened this past weekend. Why not? It should be at the top of your tongues. So let's go down to one of the matches, and we're gonna talk about the story and not so much the match. So we had Ocho himself, as Cheech would like to call him, the GOAT, as I would like to call him, old ass white dude that need to retire and just be in the back and be on commentary. I'm tired of this whack ass song every week. No, but you had Chris Jericho going up against Ricky Starks, man. Great storytelling. It was a good match overall. I enjoyed the storytelling, but here's where they lost me in translation. Right? Yes.
Okay.
Jericho Appreciation Society was banned. Yes, Ricky Starks did pick up the W. But at this point, is he really putting over people? Is the Chris Jericho rub actually meaning something now in 2023 versus what it meant in 2020?
What you mean?
I said what I said.
It's not that. It's the booking. That's not on Jericho.
Why it's not? You the star.
I'm saying, but if they book the talent to do something, you can't blame it on fucking Jericho.
You the star.
No, man.
Okay.
That's the booker. You know what I mean? Because Jericho just with that rub. You know what I mean? Like to this day, you know what I mean? Jericho hasn't like won. He lost. How many matches have he lost as of late? You know
he done lost a lot.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That just being in the ring with him, you know what I mean? He could still go, you know what I mean? And like the exposure pretty much. And that's, I guess, what you call the rub, because Ricky Starks if you knew before he came to AEW, NWA, you know what he was capable of, and you know it was a matter of time to then let him go. You know what I mean? Who better person to go Mike mano mano than Chris Jericho? It's just, you know what I mean? Like, unfortunately, the way that they book things, it just Tony Khan needs help, but he's booking like 7-8 shows. You know what I mean? And that could have been more to me in that little feud that they had. But as you saw, they moved. After that, they drifted away from that. You know what I mean?
Quickly though.
You know what I mean? Because it's like it's dead. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of things within the company that they could book better. You know what I mean? But I think Ricky Starks now, by being with Jericho, now moving forward, let's see how they, who's his next feud and how they gonna book.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
Okay. I heard what you said.
Out of my mind. What you talking?
Okay, you ready? You said it's the Booker's fault. You can't blame Jericho, right? Okay.
I'm saying, but why would you blame Jericho?
Hold on, wait.
If you dislike Jericho, just say it.
No.
But don't try to use some logic over here.
Hold on.
You know what I mean?
Hold on.
Hey, look! Silence! I can't take this shit no more.
What's that? Yeah, that's
Okay,
what I'm saying. Nobody gonna come at me wearing what the fuck you had in your head.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Okay, listen.
Now you come correct,
okay.
Don.
All right, okay, listen. Okay. You said we can't blame the star. We can't blame Jericho. You got to blame the booker, right? Mm. So I'm going to give an example. Now, you let me know if you feel this after I say it, right? The Rock was booked in Black Adam with a nice supporting cast. Oh, they said, you know what, Rob? We expect you to take this baby to the moon. Do you know what happened to Black Adam, the movie? It didn't even cross 400 million worldwide or domestically.
Okay.
Right? What ended up happening to Black Adam as a franchise going forward? They scrapped it. Who did they put the blame on? Hold on. Who did they put the blame on?
Who scrapped it?
They put it on The Rock because he couldn't carry it.
Didn't he the one that wrote it? Didn't he was behind it to make that movie?
No. Warner Brothers and DC was
No. Warner Brothers, the one that backed it up, but wasn't it The Rock behind the movie to push for them to release that movie? Yes or no?
Stop bringing up old shit, bro. That's not the point.
What you mean? You gotta compare apples to oranges, my guy.
Hold on.
Come on, man.
All I am saying.
You didn't make no sense.
Hold on, time
you got a new owner at DC that he's doing everything. Even the Superman is gone. Right, Juss? Right?
Yeah, well, I was gonna let JT go ahead, and then I'll come in and say my 50 cents.
Black Adam was, it wasn't what it was, but it was because you had Mr. Dwayne Johnson behind that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
people were coming to see Dwayne.
He took the blame. He had to take the blame.
He was
the one incorporated. But you know what I mean?
He did.
I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know what that had to do with fucking
Chris. What the fuck are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about?
I mean, you gotta pull back, my man, because you're like you swimming to die in the shore, my guy.
Listen, I'm gonna dive straight on in. All I'm saying is, as the star, as the box office draw, as the GOAT, as the Ocho, you are the reason that people are tuning in to this pay-per-view.
I'm saying, but I haven't heard him not take blame for it.
Or Jericho?
If they blaming him, I'm just saying I don't see it that way. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well,
I don't see that he should be taking the back, because as you can see, he's about to be in Winnipeg next Wednesday, his hometown. What I mean?
Well, first of all, he don't even claim Winnipeg, okay? He claimed New York, okay? He would claim
Florida.
He's a heel. He's a heel.
No, he's not even a heel. He's not even a heel. He adapts.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what he is. He's a person with the most annoying theme song in the world. Go ahead, Juss.
Yeah. So what I was, so I do see the comparison in some way, because if you remember when the Black Adam thing started, Rock said that he read the graphic novel, which got him interested in Black Adam. So then he kind of like, did his little thing that The Rock does, to get a team together to make the movie. So in a way, JT's not wrong, because if it wasn't for The Rock pursuing this, there would be no Black Adam movie.
Yeah,
Rock did do his own.
It wasn't like The Rock was taking blame. Like he wasn't taking blame for it. You know what I mean? That was on him.
True. But like, but yeah, true. But like, just like what he's saying, Jericho should be able to make Ricky Stark and that feud better. And he really didn't, just like how he didn't really do anything with Fandango.
At all. It's a Jericho show featuring whoever.
It's the same thing that Jericho did with Wade Barrett.
He's not the booker, though.
He's
right,
not.
but he could still help make a star, and he didn't really make a star in Ricky Starks.
But don't you think Ricky Starr had to do some part of it?
Ricky Starks did all he could do.
Coming in. He's coming in under the learning tree, though.
I know, but that's still not enough.
Ricky Starks did everything.
I know, but that's not enough. Ricky Stark. What Ricky Starr have to do to be put over?
He carried a 72-year-old man.
We got what the fuck his name is? Jack Swagger. What's his name now?
Yeah, Jack Swagger.
Jack Hager's that Swagger with the purple hat.
Oh, his hat is over more than all his people. Come on.
Listen, his hat is over more than the storyline that we talking about. That's what I'm saying.
Who booked this shit?
Hey, apparently the Cocaine Bear did himself, along with Tony Khan and Jericho, since he has a very deep invested interest inside the company. All I'm saying is, out of this storyline, I should have felt like Ricky Stark's next step should have been AEW Championship rematch for the title. I just came out of the story feeling like, we could have put this match on a Dynamite or a Rampage. Was this match worthy to be on Revolution as an actual marquee match? And then at the end of the match,
AEW always been doing this. You act like this just happened. They've been for their inception. You know what I mean? How many views they had? So that's why I didn't look into it like that. You know what I mean? Like, it was what it was, because that's what AEW do.
You're right. Yo, shout out to JJ. JJ says Ricky Starks is in his own lane. He is, and he pulled over to help this 78-year-old man, the Ocho, carry a match. No, but let's go. Do you notice? Do you notice that he gets older every time I mention him? So, anywho, the 79-year-old Chris Jericho put on a pretty good match. But I'm saying, after the story was over, I didn't feel like, this story's gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't feel like it was worth the price of admission. Like, if I'm paying what is it, $49.99 for a pay-per-view, as a story, I would have felt robbed. You know, listen. I ain't gotta be right, JJ. I could be wrong, but I ain't right. Moving on to the next match. Jungle Boy Jack Perry going up against the turtleneck Christian Cage. Listen, y'all know how I felt about this. The stop go storyline that's been going on for what, 8 months now? 9 months?
Something like that, yeah.
Long storytelling.
Long-term booking, right? They could have had a baby, okay? They could have had a baby. As long as the storyline has taken, injuries came into play, but at the end of the day, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it 1,000. Keep it 1,000. All that. After this match, Juss, what was your perception after this match? And I'm gonna put the spotlight on you, bro.
Yeah, honestly, I see what you're saying about the storyline taking a while. I think the thing is that they both had injuries at the off moment. So like they had to stop the storyline in order for one to recover. One would recover and then the other one would get injured again. So I feel like that's the reason why it felt like such a lengthy feud. In the end, I mean, it's still a pretty good match, but it just took a long time to get there. I'm just looking forward to just seeing what they do after this, you know?
Okay, I feel that, Juss. So what you saying is exactly how I feel about the whole thing.
Yeah. I mean, with all respect to the both guys, yeah, it's just,
respect. Respect got to be shown. They got to be given. Yeah. I mean, for Christian to be going out there being 63 years old, bro. And
cut too.
For like a 68-year-old Christian Cage coming out there, being able to put on a match with a teenager,
someone who's younger. Yeah.
I mean, what is he? 16 years old? I don't know. But see, his name is Jungle Boy, right?
Right, boy. Yeah.
No. Just to keep it 1,000. Yo, shout out to the broadcast in the building.
Broadcast, what's good, man?
Is here.
What's good?
Yo, and they got a drink for me waiting.
Yeah,
I appreciate that, man. Make sure y'all follow the broadcast, man. Y'all follow them.
Hit them up.
YouTube, podcast, streaming apps. Make sure you follow them the same way you follow us. 1,000.
We got nothing but icons in the chat right now. You know what I'm saying?
I see, man. We got bot shots and share shots. Clark Street swan by. JJ chilling right now. Of course,
the Queen, JJ the Queen. You know.
Yeah, we got a few things going on, but the payoff at the end of the match, having Jungle Boy hit the concerto on the stage.
Right. Yeah.
It was nice, poetry in motion. Where's the dinosaur?
Brutal too. I don't know how does one prepare to take that? I know the chair has to hit the other chair on the side, but still part of that is still hitting your head.
Yeah, but it has it at a precise angle. What happened to that dinosaur?
Oh, Luchasaurus?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Extinct.
Understand what I'm saying?
Broadcast.
Yeah.
Shout out. I don't know, but the payoff, like I said, it was. I'm glad that the feud was over with.
So that was Jungle Taker.
Yeah, Jungle Taker. Yeah, that was Jungle Boy, Tarzan versus Turtleneck Christian Cage.
Christian Cage still money on the mic. You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
So he sold me on the match, but
yes.
I wasn't expecting this motherfucker to come out on some fucking Undertaker 98. You know what I mean? Like, Very Alive. And stuff.
Tell him. Corporate Ministry.
Yeah, Corporate Ministry. Yeah, Jungle Hook. Yeah, where's Hook? You know what I mean?
Where's Hook? That's true.
Another thing.
Where's Hook? Where's the dinosaur? Don't nobody know what's going on.
The dinosaur is extinct, man. I think it's gone.
Let me ask y'all a real question before. Let me ask y'all a question before we move on to the next match.
Go ahead.
Who's better right now, Christian or Edge?
Why would you do that?
In what sense?
Just like who's put in like better work right now. Overall, at this moment with the matches they got going on, the shape, the storytelling that both of them are doing.
Oh,
go ahead. You want me to take this first?
Go ahead.
It will always be Edge over Christian. Okay? It would always be Edge over Christian. Okay? Don't nobody say Christian and Edge. They say Edge and Christian. Okay? Don't nobody put this man before Edge. Hell, Vince didn't even put him before Edge. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a knock at him because I love Christian. Christian had some of the dopest theme songs ever. And I'm talking about before this theme song that they're even using right now.
Mm-hmm.
But Christian, far as ring work right now, if you're looking at the return of both of these guys, then I would have to say Edge is that guy. I mean, come on, man. Coming back from a neck injury that could have left him paralyzed, hitting monkey flips, landing on his feet, doing pop-ups, having Iron Man matches, taking these crazy wild ass bumps, like, and not to say that Christian isn't doing the same thing, because he just had a wild ass match with Jungle Boy, and Christian's doing this, mind you, at 69 years old of age. Okay, he's doing this as old as fuck, and he's still able to do this.
You finished or you done?
I'm done.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna tell you this: just the mind games. You know what I mean? Just the storytelling. You know, the unfortunately, yes, the fuse hasn't been as great, but storyline wise and the way he come out, it's been Christian without a doubt. You know what I mean?
Okay.
The best, you know what I mean? Like
overall.
Going in, the wrestling, unfortunately he got hurt. You know, Edge, they had so much potential, and then for some reason last time he got hurt, and then this time with the Judgment Day, I thought they were brewing something, and then next year, you know, that shit went down to shit. You know what I mean? So
okay.
See, JJ, we here. You know
okay, Juss, what about you?
You know what? This I asked a question because basically I have to go with Christian at this moment. This is the only time I will ever say Christian at this moment, right now. I just think that what Christian is doing in AEW is just it's a little bit better than what Edge is doing right now. I mean, I know he had his wife in that tag match, you know, but like I don't know, Christian he's adapting, you know what I'm saying? So
and
like
he's always the one. He's always been the one. The only thing that, of course,
I don't know about that. I don't know about always been the one, but
I'm saying like he's been the one because it's like behind the scenes. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Behind the scenes, and kind of like
He was pretty much like that guy, but unfortunately, he didn't have the same looks as Edge. You know what I mean? Like
no, yeah, and he knew not to steal somebody else's girl. You know, so.
Oh shit!
I
got you though. Okay, well, you know what? Since everybody, you know, said that piece, it looks like everybody is Christian as that guy. That's
right
cool.
now.
You know, for right now, that's cool. But for right now, in my opinion, I just like to tell you,
Fuck you! Fuck you! And fuck you! Who's next?
I knew one of those clips was coming. I was like,
let's move on to the next one, El Cheech. We had the Trios Championship match, which was huge. The Elite versus the House of Black. Now, for the people that are listening to this podcast, the House of Black is just a name. There are no color folks in there. It's the House of Black versus the Elite. Now, the Elite, if you thinking, that's right. Everyone over there definitely likes Hidden Valley Ranch ice cream that's getting ready to come out.
Yo, I see what you're doing.
Did you see what I did there to call back?
I see what you're doing here. I see what you're doing here.
Now, this right here.
Hell no.
This match right here. This match right here had so much piff going on inside this, man. I mean, listen. This should have been what it was from the beginning. It should have been the House of Black holding those titles. Rip. The Elite should have never touched them. In the words of our co-host that's not here right now, Mr. Casanova, fuck Kenny Omega. But I in my opinion, the storytelling, this is what we're focusing on, was definitely at par of where it should have been. If this ain't storytelling, coming back all the way from the callback from the beginning of this Trios Championship tournament and actually leaving me satisfied with an ending to the story, that's how you tell a story. You may not get a lot of these stories right, Cocaine Bear, Snowman, but this one you got right. And kudos to the House of Black. What you think about that, El Cheech?
Well, like you said, if they made the right booking decision on this one for sure. You know what I mean? From the get-go, as you said, you know what I mean? It should have been them. It should have been them all. Like JJ, we here again. You know, like from the beginning. That should have been the booking from the get-go, that it made the most sense. You know what I mean? Like when you had Reed, Penta, and Phoenix, and Pac. Yeah, they're good, but you know what I mean? It wasn't like organic. You know what I mean? To me, a trios, it had to be somebody like kind of similar or like a clique. Shane Taylor Promotions, you know what I mean? Group, clique. You know, you had fucking Bolton Castle with his Peacocks.
Oh, with the boys, with the boys.
Yeah, with the boys, you know what I mean? I don't know, it makes sense, but that title needed to change. You know, it needed to change, and it couldn't be a better trio, you know what I mean, than the House of Black.
Yeah.
House of Black, no pun intended at all, period, whatsoever. Let's go with the boy over here. What you think, Juss?
Yeah, 1,000. I believe that the House of Black should have got it in the beginning. I mean, I'm glad that they got it. The elite need to sit down and go somewhere.
I honestly think Mike Angelo has just hacked JJ's profile. But keep going.
For real. This is exactly something he would say. But you know what? The thing, I'm glad that they got it. This is where it's supposed to be. The elite, whatever, you know. But you know, the one takeaway I got from the match though is that the matchups that you got. I thought it was cool to see Buddy Murphy and Kenny Omega go at it. And, you know, there was always like this kind of like little fantasy booking where it's like, man, imagine if Buddy Murphy could get in the ring with somebody like Omega. And it happened. And you know what? I want to see that on a one-on-one.
I see what
just the little stuff that we saw in there. I think they can go. Buddy Murphy can go.
Okay, you cooking right now.
You know?
You cooking.
So
I see what you did right there, and they definitely go. They can definitely, and I see that we could have seen, you know, doing that whole feud that they had,
right.
But that championship run, or you know, all the titles, it was titles or whatever. You know, that would have been nice, but you know, here we are. Finally, something that was done right, and it was a story that I actually enjoyed at the end of the day. That had an ending that I could be like, you know what? It was worth me paying that $39.99, $49.99 just to see this, you know, from this. Moving on from this, man, let's go on to the women match. You had Saraya, aka Paige, going up against Jamie Hayter. And Ruby Soho for the Women's Championship of AEW. Speaking of women, happy International Women's Day that just passed, and happy Women's Month as well inside the month of March. So let's talk about this story. Story is Saraya, and of course, along with Toni Storm, they are basically here to change the game, change the face of the women's division, you know, as being the outsiders coming in. And you had Jamie Hayter planting the flag for AEW. At the end of the match, we know who came out victorious. The champions retained. But we do know what happened at the end of the match. We had Ruby Soho turn on Hayter and end up clicking up with Toni Storm and Saraya. Mm-hmm. So, an expected ending, right? We kind of expected somewhere down the line, Soho was going to line up with her former WWE people.
Yeah.
So does this story do something for you going forward, or do you feel like at this point we should just leave this story where it's at?
What was that?
So does this story do anything for you, Poppy?
the Soraya and Hater thing.
Yeah.
I mean, now with Ruby Soho, I like how she came out on some, you know what I mean? I've been doing, you know, from the get-go, y'all used to, you know, cheer for me. Next thing you know, y'all turn your backs on me, booing me. So it's like, fuck y'all. I'm going to do me. So, you know, incorporating that shit from the crowd and stuff, I think is dope. I heard, I think, Excalibur say something about freelancers, right? Or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're not there. Like, that kind of like, come on now. Don't go that far, but I like that they come together. Soraya, Toni Storm and her thighs, and yeah, I got distracted. No, and Ruby Soho now, you know what I mean?
Right.
That would put more females, you know what I mean, in the ring, you know what I mean? If they do that, but I think Hater, you know what I mean, needs to kind of like stay away from that. But you know what I mean, it's just with Baker and they need her. So I don't like when they have that when the champion, you know what I mean, the champion needs to be defended, because if y'all remember, most of the defenses from women were not even defenses. It was like they were in tag matches. You know, they never really defended the belt, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm gonna give it a chance. Yeah, I'm gonna give them a chance, see what happens. You know what I mean? But we got Jade Cargill still, which, to be honest, I'm happy and that they actually didn't give her a match at Revolution.
Hey!
Blasphemy!
Wait, why?
Why? Oh no, I mean I don't. She shouldn't be on TV, man. It's not ready.
No, I got to cut you. That's the rule. Cut you.
Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. No, but for real, like, that's another thing, you know what I mean? Like, they haven't been booking it right, you know what I mean? Like, she's 54-0. You have a pay-per-view, you don't have a match for her, not even on Darkest to the Dark or whatever the fuck them shows, or Ground Zero, whatever. Like,
okay, but you heard what JJ said. Ground Zero, God. Hey, listen here, bro. You not gonna keep on doing my baby like that. Okay, in my mind.
I like that. See, JJ should be her mouthpiece. You know what I mean? Like, she said something that kind of made sense, though. But I mean, bro, he need help, bro. He booking too many shows, man.
All right, so we do know this. We do know that Jade has another opponent coming up in Winnipeg this upcoming week. I don't know who it's gonna be. And personally, I don't care who it is gonna be.
It's gonna be some talent from, you know what I mean?
From Canada. We know. The match that I think everybody's waiting on everybody to call back on. We waiting on Bow Wow to finally have this damn mystery person that's supposed to be fighting Jade. First of all, what? Time out. You thought I forgot about that?
When was that? That was like 4 months ago, right?
To me, that was her demise.
No, why? How?
Have you heard from her?
Listen, hold on.
She wasn't even on the pay-per-view, man. What the fuck?
Time out.
Wow, wow, yippee-yo, yippee-yay.
Listen, first of all, Bow Wow still owes me a competitor for Jade. True. He said 5 months ago, I got somebody for you. Okay.
JJ, you read that? JJ hit it right on the nose.
I seen a tweet that I agree with. She should work in Japan for 6 months, come back and be unstoppable. Yes. She already listen. She's already unstoppable. Okay.
No, she's not.
What the record books say?
Stop lying to the people.
What the
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
No, but okay. Bow Wow still owes.
Why are we talking about fucking Bow Wow?
Oh, wait. I'm getting to my segue. Let me get to my segue. Bow Wow still owes her a match, right?
No.
Okay, he does, because he said, I got somebody for you the next time I see you. Yeah. So if that be the case, if there's one person that he's gonna bring and he talking about family and all that, Snoop is his uncle, and if that's his uncle, wouldn't that make Mercedes Moné his little cousin? So we would have something like Mercedes Moné versus a Jade Cargill for the TBS championship, and maybe Mercedes Moné becomes a person to finally defeat Jade. Because other than that, it ain't nobody else on the AEW roster.
What's that gonna do for Jade?
What is it? What you mean? That's a rub.
Of what? Losing?
No, that's a rub for someone.
I know a rub, but she's gonna lose. How is that? I mean, so you mean to tell me this might be one of the occasions, Luna? One of them occasions that the loser got over, regardless of losing.
Listen. Yes, it can be that, but at the end of the day, if she gonna take an L from anybody, who would you rather her take an L from in an actual good fashion that means something? Because right now, it ain't nobody on that roster. Right now, you can't tell me there's one person on that roster that you'll say, you know what, she finally lost to X, Y, and Z on this women's roster. You know what, this person should have been the one. There's nobody on that roster right now. And it's nothing against any of these beautiful women, these very talented women on that roster, but don't have that namesake that says, you know what, this is the one. Okay, Hulk Hogan was the one that came to defeat Young on that undefeated streak. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Lex Luger. Right. After that, Lesnar was what was it? The Lexus Express on the tour bus.
Right.
Somebody with a namesake like a Hulk Hogan, not comparing Mercedes Hulk Hogan, but it's a name, and it's a name that gives the rub. Do y'all need that rub? No. But you know who does need that rub right now? Since Jade ain't it, Jade not this.
Man, the one I think that needs the rub is you right now, because your service over there is horrible. I couldn't hear nothing you said.
Hate it.
See, look.
Am I back?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, you're kind of back.
Am I back?
I do see what you're saying though, because in order for something like that to happen, that would be a good reason for in order for Mercedes to come over to AEW. Is for that reason only. That's like the
reason. What was the reason? I had a reason. What was the reason? What was the reason? I just
because Bow Wow's in the family, right? That's the whole reason.
Bow Wow, bro. Fuck Bow Wow.
No, bounce with me. Bounce with me a little bit. Bounce with me. That's one way that we can get Mercedes in there. Personally, I want to see Mercedes, go against all the best of the best women.
Yeah, I went like
every
50
promotion.
degrees of Kevin Bacon, because I did not even think about Mercedes Bernardo. Once you say Bow Wow, I did not put that connection.
Because Bow Wow is the nephew.
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm saying
okay.
like I didn't see it because it's like that shit sucks.
Yeah, but I mean the result. Fantasy booking. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'd rather see Mickie James fight Jade and beat her ass.
But yeah, I guess that could work too. But
It could work.
Yeah.
No, but like JJ said, she needs to go to Japan. She needs to go to Japan, go to Puerto Rico, go on an excursion, go to Mexico. Just get them repetition, you know what I mean? But
yeah.
Even Stokely could have been her mouthpiece, and they didn't even get that. They didn't even get that shit right.
Nope. They fired his ass from. They fired his ass from that position real fast. But not to be on Jade too much. Let's go. Let's go on to the Texas Death Match between I Bleed a Lot John Moxley versus I Drank a Lot Hangman Page. So let's keep it a buck. This was an ending to a story. Finally.
Is it?
It ain't never gonna stop because John Moxley don't know when to stop bleeding, and Adam Page don't know when to stop drinking. So therefore, they're gonna be fighting to the end of time. This right here, probably to me, was probably the second best match on the card.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. The second best match.
No title.
No title, no nothing, just a story.
Yeah.
Just straight beef. I don't like you. You don't like me.
Yeah. It was
grab
straight,
a fork. I'm gonna grab a chair. Let's see what happens.
What's your thoughts on the fork when he was dabbing him?
Oh, I thought that was great.
That was good. I loved it. Like I said, like you said, just straight meat, no vegetables, no sides, no, no bread, no nothing, just straight meat, just meat everywhere.
Yeah.
And not only meat, it was meat that was bleeding. Okay, it was a lot of blood.
It was raw meat.
It was raw. Matter of fact, if they asked me how I wanted this cooked, this was very rare. Okay,
there you go.
Not medium rare, just rare. Like fresh off the saw machine rare.
Ooh.
Like no type of sizzle on the stove rare.
Yeah,
okay.
Damn.
This match was good. And the implosion at the end, and then you also gotta look at the future of this feud, because I don't think it's over.
Nah.
I don't think it's over by a long shot. I think Hangman Page is going to be Moxley's, and if I had to compare this to like a WCW old feud or a ECW old feud, this is going to be perfect. This is Tommy Dreamer's, put it like this. If Mox is Tommy Dreamer, then Hangman Page would be who am I looking for? The franchise. Or
Shane Douglas?
Or the franchise Shane Douglas or Just Incredible.
I was actually with you. So I was actually gonna flip it though. Like if Tommy Dreamer is Hangman, then Jon Moxley is Raven.
Boom. Even more perfect.
Even more
perfect.
They had some crazy ass matches.
So these are going to fight to the end of the tournament. But was this a match I would have spent my $39, $49.99 to pay for the pay-per-view for? Yeah, most definitely. Because not only was it entertaining, not only did it keep the story going, it was worth the price of admission. There's no other match on there that comes close besides my number one pick for tonight. And I can let you know right now, I haven't even announced what that was yet. So if you're following along with me, you already know what the number one pick is going to be.
I think like with Paige been pretty much, you could say one of the pillars from AEW. You know what I mean? And he's always been in main event matches, even though he's somewhat still involved with with the Dark Order, something that that should have been grabbed. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Let's see, where he goes from here now, because it seems like Moxley they might be going for triples and tag team match titles and shit like that.
Right.
So, but one thing that I think we all could agree is Moxley should stop fucking bleeding in every fucking match.
Every match. He's worse than Ric Flair used to be back in the day. Remember how Ric Flair used to bleed?
Oh yeah.
Damn near every match. Moxley has bled every match since 2019. Since the inception of AEW, this man has bled every match.
He needs his own tampons for how many times he bleeds.
Or some type of Band-Aid.
Right. There you go.
Some shit.
Right. There you go.
Oh, this the Mox patch. You know what I'm saying?
He needs to be the spokesperson for like donating blood too.
Yeah.
It's that time of the month for you. You got a heavy flow. Grab yourself a Mox patch. Grab yourself a Mox patch. Not only does it fill you up, you'll feel violent as well. No, but something like that.
I feel you.
Also, another match that I didn't too much care for. At the end of the day, I'm just gonna be real with you. This match wasn't it, son.
Yeah.
I said it. I
mean, I agree. This could have been on Dynamite, to be honest.
It should have been on Dynamite. It's a TV title.
Yeah, it's true.
It's a television title. That's basically the TNT Championship is the TV title at the end of the day.
Yeah, I agree on that.
The TV title should not be defended on pay-per-views unless it's at the prelim, ground zero, as you said earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to see the TBT Championship.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't see it that way, but it's a TV title, so that's the title that you should defend on TV.
Exactly. On TV, not pay-per-views. Somebody want to see that shit.
Yeah.
Especially what ended up happening with the title, too.
Yeah, no, and the thing that was in the Bay, you know what I mean? Over there is something about, I think it's a culture called dipping. Pretty much that's when, you dip and shit like that.
So, keep going.
This guy, after that, I guess, Warlow got his shit stolen.
Man got jacked, son.
Right? But the thing is, remember, they fucked it up from the get-go. Where's Samoa Joe from? Cali. So they were behind him from the get-go.
San Francisco.
Yeah. So my man comes in, you know what I mean? He's already fucking...
It's over.
You know what I mean? It fucked everything up. You know what I mean? So with that being said, yeah, that happened. But let's say, we know what happened. Like my man say here, congrats to Hobbs, but the TNT title's worthless. You know what I mean? And
I'm glad I ain't the only person. Keep going.
Right? They robbed him, right? They stole his shit. What about they still trying to build the storyline as in that it was Samoa Joe's people? You know what I mean? Have him stole his shit. Like, do you think that's being stolen is part of the storyline or that's real life?
Nah, I think he got a shit jack, son. It's LA. I'm sorry, it's the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? All that's going down. You know what it was. First of all, you got a rental car with no tents. Who does that? Let's go ahead and put that out there. Number two, yes.
Who leave put shit in there in the car?
Why would you even leave stuff like that in your car? Listen,
that's my thing. Like, was the bags there, and then on top of it was the TNT title, and so they're like, oh,
hey, look right here, my man. Look, I got somebody with my theory.
Oh, shout out
to Ultra Black. So the ninjas, because I'm assuming that he can't say what he want to say. The ninjas that threw Samoa Joe inside the van stole the belt from Warlow. That makes sense. Perfect sense. But it don't even matter because even after they stole the belt, we know that Hobbs went on to win the championship, and Hobbs went on to tell the crowd, I ain't got nothing else to say, kiss my black ass, and I'm out. That's the way I kind of feel right now when it comes to that TNT title. The TNT title is just as worthless as the FTW championship. By the way, when's the last time that title's been defended? Don't worry, I'll wait.
Who even got it?
Hook.
It hasn't been defended in a long ass time. I think, and I'm not trying to throw shade on anybody, but I think Wardlow stayed in Oakland.
He stayed in Oakland?
I think because, Oakland, San Jose, San Francisco, they're all like next to each other. Remember, I was there. I was in San Jose, so like I know the area. So like, my guess is that he probably stayed at a cheap, decent hotel in Oakland and got his shit stolen. Remember, that's the same thing that happened to Sasha. Remember, she parked her car in Oakland for her stuff. When she came out, somebody jacked her shit, Could be the same people. I don't know. But could you imagine walking up to a pawn shop with the TNT title and be like, come on, how much? How much you gonna give me for this?
$8.
Yeah.
Because that shit is worthless. It's worthless. Somebody was
like,
that.
What is this, tinfoil, honey? It's tinfoil. You know what I'm saying?
What you say, Cheech? Hold on. Turn on your mic, Poppy.
No, I'm saying that usually those belts cost a lot of money to make. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure they have a backup, but...
Yeah, of course. They always gonna have a backup, but at the end of the day, bro, that TNT title is worthless. It's had too many damn. But once again,
that's the type of belt
that it is.
No, exactly. It needs to change. Because it gives something to look forward in every show. So I don't have a problem with that. It's just the matches, you know what I mean?
So we are all in agreement that no TNT championship should be on a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, all in favor have agreed. Moving on to the next match. This segment was brought to you by, of course, the brand new flavor of Hidden Ranch Valley ice cream. Make sure you go get this when it does drop. No. Next match, though, that we're talking about. Let's talk about the AEW World Tag Team Championship, the Fatal 4-Way, if you like to call it that. What have you. You had the Guns, the Acclaim, Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal, Orange Cassidy, and Danhausen. This right here should have definitely been 0 hour.
Yeah.
FTR coming back is the only thing I can say about this match.
I was gonna say it saved the match.
Other than that, I don't have anything positive to say about that match. Jeff Jarrett looked good. Once again,
he looked happy.
Jeff Jarrett is 89 years old, out there wrestling with these 30-year-old wrestlers. He looks good doing it. Got all his teeth. You know what I'm saying? He's able to move. His knees are popping.
That's true.
Like, you know,
the dental insurance kicked in.
Kicked in real good, man. This is the Jeff Jarrett I wish we would have got back when he had to run with WWE. The short run, very, 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 very short run, instead of JEFF JA double R
E double D double
T.
Yeah.
Like this Jeff Jarrett to me has always been the best. But no, this tag team match, honestly,
too many people.
And when you have too many people inside of a match, you get lost in translation, and that's exactly what happened to this match.
Yeah,
but
too many people didn't have chemistry too. That's another thing I saw too.
And I don't know. I don't know if the Guns was just waiting in the back, and Tony Guns like, "Hey, listen, go out there and save this shit," because I wasn't thinking when I booked this.
Yeah, I mean that's how the finish was. It's like everybody kind of got like their spots in.
Yeah, everybody got their spot in.
And like the Guns was like, okay, 5, 4, 3, okay, and then
run in for the cover.
Running for the cover.
Yeah,
Guns go home.
Yeah, but other than that, this match was what's that word I'm looking for, Cheech? Basura. It's exactly what this match
basura.
was.
Garbacho.
Yeah, this match was garbacho. I didn't want that at all. But moving on from that, man, let's get to the main event of the night from Revolution. We got the devil himself, you know what I'm saying? MJF going up against Bryan Danielson. The GOAT. Some people call him the GOAT, the real GOAT, the GOAT over Chris Jericho, that is. But anywho, you have Bryan Danielson going up against MJF. That's right. We're going to be beefing every show about who's the real GOAT, Cheech. We're going to beef every show. Every show. No, but.
You said something?
Oh,
no. Hell no. Hell, this guy.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, I see how it is, money.
This guy.
All right. But no, we had this match. Let's talk about it. MJF coming out looking like, I don't know, somebody that's ready to leave and go somewhere else. He was looking like a certified gangster. Came out there with the devil mask on. And, takes it off, and he put on a barn burner. Him and Bryan Danielson.
Yeah.
Iron Man match. This got to be like, and I'm not over exaggerating, I got to put this inside my top 10 Iron Man matches now. I have to. Only because of one person. And it ain't the champion. It's Bryan Danielson.
Oh, yeah. 1,000. Yeah.
MJF looked like money inside that match. He looked like a champion. He looked like the face of the company in this match, going up against Bryan Danielson versus someone who was just put in that position to be the face. Like he looked like the face.
Right.
And this was good. Good storytelling. The one storytelling part that had the internet buzzing, MJF threw a drink on a kid. Not just a kid. A black kid.
Yeah.
And a few days removed from Black History Month.
Was it tequila?
Huh?
Did he throw tequila at him or something?
I don't know. It was tequila, Coca-Cola, whatever it may have been.
That's the rumor right now, is that it was tequila in that drink.
Listen, it could have been water. I don't care what it was, but the average black mother would have whooped MJF ass
right
on site.
On site.
On site. Hold on, wait. You just threw a drink at my baby? Oh yeah, you gotta get it.
Right.
You got to get it. So yeah, that right there in itself was the main thing that buzzed from the night. Damn the fact that MJF busted his face open, busted his eye open, damn near came to the press conference on a crutch, you know.
Yeah.
Damn this part, you know, damn all that.
Yeah.
It's the fact that you splash a black kid with a liquidy beverage and you walked out alive. You walked out alive in the Bay. In the Bay now. Listen to him. It would have been a lot of jelly rolls out there waiting for there would have been a lot of people over there waiting for MJF after the show. That's all I'm saying. No, but the match itself was definitely great storytelling. And then at the end of the day, Danielson said he was right. I'm going to go home.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what MJF said he was going to do. He said, I'm going to beat you so bad, it's going to make your ass go back home.
Yep.
It's going to make you reconsider fatherhood.
He couldn't even stand to do this promo. He was on the ground.
On the ground.
Barely sitting up, you know.
SWV. Knees touching.
Weak in the knees.
Amanda.
Weak in the knees. He can hardly speak. His mind is losing control.
I'm telling you, his knees was just shaking over there, man. I'm trying to let you know something. No, but the match itself was a clinic. Cheech,
yeah.
At the end of the day, what do you put this at? Or should I say just, what do you put this match at?
Like you said, after I said on my episode, on the Getcho episode, me and Benji, this is up there in terms of Iron Man matches. This is like probably, I would say, top 5 of the modern era. Definitely top 10 of if you look at the 90s and 2000s. And when you look at Iron Man matches, right, there's always some point where there's a resting headlock, a moment where they're both passed out to get a couple breathes in. This one didn't have that really.
No.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to count them like going outside and setting up the table and all that shit, fine. But it was barely a breath, especially from all the hits that they were doing in the ring. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that they took no breaks, like to go nonstop 60 minutes and then some too.
Yeah, it was all gas.
It's all gas.
No brakes, foot on the pedal. And, you know, like you said, not one moment did they stop. I mean, I thought it was genius with MJF.
Right. And you know what's
hitting the low blow. You remember the low blow?
Yeah, the low blow. Yeah.
He hits the low blow and gets 2 pinfalls off.
Yep.
Loved it.
No, and it makes sense because the storyline now, you know, AV could be off TV for a minute. You know what I mean? You come back by double or nothing if they need him.
I would never give him.
You know what? To be honest, I agree. Like, I didn't think so either. Like, this was like for me and the homies, it was a lot of make or break for MJF in this match, and he like succeeded. Like when you watch the match though, like typically Bryan Danielson is leading the in-ring storyline. In this one, they were going back and forth. Like Bryan didn't have to do a lot of this work. He was countering a lot of what MJF was given.
Oh, he could go in the ring.
Yeah. So I agree. I'm MJF. I think he could go with anybody now for sure.
Yeah, that man can go.
Yeah,
that ain't never been an issue of if he can go or when he can go. The issue was, can he carry this title and be the face of the brand and be believable as the face of the brand. And in Revolution, he did that.
What you mean believable? Like a champion?
Like actual.
The press conference afterwards.
Oh, yeah, the press conference, like on the microphone, no one's touching him.
That's
right now.
Like he's right to me. Like he's in the pedestal right now. That my question to you guys is, who's gonna be the person to take the belt away from him? You know, to me, the only one that will make sense now, it will be Daniel Bryan, but not, you know what I mean, like at a later date, because you know, look, he talks shit about his kids, his family, little to send them home packing. You know what I mean? So that's something Daniel Bryan could come back like, oh, I can, blah blah. Like he said, I always trying to show my kids that when you know, set your mind on something, blah blah blah, all this positive talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the storyline is there. You know what I mean? But for you guys, who will be the person?
I'm gonna say it like this. Outside of Bryan Danielson, who can't go home and tell his wife to do shit anymore because he got his ass whooped on TV. Caven asked her to make a sandwich at this point. Oh, you get in the kitchen, you gonna make the sandwich. But the person who can take that title off him and be the guy, if we talking about long-term storytelling, long-term booking, Wardlow.
Yeah, because I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
I mean, the storyline is there, but bro, you see what Wardlow's is doing, bro. Wardlow's gotta go for a minute and come back. You know, because it's like he had momentum, and then I don't know what the fuck happened. And
that ponytail got cut off. That's what happened. That's why all this power is at.
Even before that.
Ultra Black says, Sammy Guevara been on a winning streak. The only guy in jazz that hasn't been taking L's. They set him up. He trash, but they set him up. Listen, the only thing they need to be setting up for Sammy Guevara is those divorce papers from Ty.
From Ty. Where's that clip? Where's that clip for them? He ain't lying. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
That's the only thing they need to be setting up for this man.
That's right. He ain't lying. That's right.
Shout out to them, because based on wins, yeah, he should be the next one.
They don't care about that win shit. You know that.
I know. I was just saying what they were saying about the winning streak. But I will say, and y'all hear me out, I'm gonna say Adam Cole.
Okay.
If he can stay healthy.
If he can stay healthy, but I'm gonna say Adam Cole. That's the next guy in line.
Yeah, Adam Cole did wrestle for the title at last year's Revolution.
Right.
And they dropped the ball because he should have won it back then. At that time.
Yeah.
He should have. But hey, we'll learn all about it on the next TV show that's coming out. Let's go ahead and leave this alone. Let's run through this Road to WrestleMania real quick. So the Road to WrestleMania is here. We're less than 30 days away, less than 25 days away, really. I mean, listen, we in the 20s. My math is off right now. Y'all know the dates, April 1st and 2nd. You do the math, all right? I ain't about to do the math for you. But let's talk about the build to these matches, right? Let's talk about it, right? So the road to WrestleMania is here.
Are they official?
Huh?
Are those official matches?
These are official like a whistle, man. It's it's official. But let's talk about the build. Like, it's the build for these matches actually having you vested inside the match. Because I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of these matches ain't it, B. And let's go ahead and start off with the obvious, right? We already know about this match. The build is there. The build is there. We know Cody going up against Roman. There's not too much that you can do here. I mean, automatic build, Royal Rumble winner, what have you.
Right.
Cody's been involved with the Bloodline ever since he's won the Royal Rumble. I mean, even this past Friday, he was on SmackDown with Sammy Guevara, right?
Sami Zayn.
I'm sorry, Sami Zayn. Sammy Guevara wished he was on SmackDown at this point.
Oh, and wish that he could wrestle like Sami Zayn.
Wish, okay? Wish they could be that.
One wish.
Ray J. Okay.
One wish, Ray J looking mother. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about it. That bill it's good. Like there's nothing that needs to be tweaked about that.
Yeah.
Bianca Belair versus Asuka. There's nothing that needs to be tweaked about it.
Oh, but yeah, we talking about that. But this piece of shit, here.
This right here. That
Why?
right here.
What's wrong with this?
What's wrong?
I just don't. The storyline, like, why all of a sudden it's Omos? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
We just gonna see Brock just beat up Omos, pick him up, F5. We done. We out of here.
But wait,
her business type of fucking something.
We done.
To help beat Brock Lesnar, which I don't see them doing.
Why not?
I'll be okay with that.
Okay, listen. The bill for this gives me zero interest. I don't see any interest inside Omos versus Brock Lesnar. It's not a box office seller to me. Yes, you have Nigeria going up against America at this point. That's all that is at the end of the day. And I honestly think like that match doesn't put asses in seats. No one is saying this is the match I want to see. But you know who probably sponsored this match?
Oh yeah,
Hidden Valley Ice Cream sponsored this match. Okay, because that's the only people I can see actually wanting this match to happen. You know what I'm saying? But what if we get a surprise? We get a swerve, and the swerve is, guess what? Almost takes out Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar is going to SummerSlam. Then what? The people ain't gonna be happy about it.
Tell you where to find the number 2.
It ain't gonna happen.
Ain't
nobody want to go see that.
Do we have
we're all in agreement that the build to this match is shit, right?
Yeah, it is. It is.
So what can they do to make you vested inside this match?
If Omos chokeslam Sable, I guess that would be the only. That'd be the only way that you get Brock really fired up.
Hey,
you want to see him kick his ass. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
that's the only way.
Or tell him that he don't know how to cut steaks or something.
Emotional damage. You want some therapy?
Yo, at the end of the day, if Almost went and pulled a Randy Orton, like breaking into the house,
Stacy Keebler, right?
Yeah, type ish, or pull the Triple H and broke into the house type shit, and did something to Sable. Then yes, this match has just got me more interested. But MVP getting F5'd on Monday Night Raw not too long ago didn't do anything for me. Not at all. At this point, MVP.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You know what I'm saying? It's Lesnar coming out and attract the trail. You know what? It would not surprise me.
You know he is.
It would not surprise me. All right, so moving on to the next POS match on the card. OG Bobby Lashley going up against Bray Wyatt. If y'all know me, y'all know me.
Okay, put that graphic back up. Out of all the graphics they're gonna, what is he? Well, I guess he's a face. I mean, a heel.
You talking about Bobby Lashley?
He's smiling.
Look at that, like he's like
smiling
class president. Get your class president over here.
Get your class president looking ass down for this.
Get your, what I'm saying, honor roll right here.
Get your Dean's List looking ass over here, man.
Dean's List.
Get your perfect attendance ass off the damn poster, motherfucker. No.
Get your Harvard, you know what I'm saying? Harvard graduated.
Yeah, your old boy school going to the gym.
Get your old no. I didn't go to Harvard. I went to Princeton looking ass up off the screen.
Yeah, you big and look motherfucker.
Get your I recycle my groceries. Get your I recycle my food.
My cocoa butter. My cocoa butter products and stuff. Look at my face.
Get your I eat vegan. Get your I eat vegan.
Get your hold on, wait. That's a handicap spot. I can't park in that looking ass off the screen.
Yeah, like I'm looking at him. I'm not only the.
Hey, I ain't gonna. Hey, listen. I'm not gonna hold you, but this picture looks like Bobby Lashley is the type of person to stop at a stop sign and say, "Hold on, wait, the ducks are crossing." Let them cross. Let them cross.
No, man, he'd be like, "Get your, let me pay for the person behind me."
Okay, motherfucker. No, but let's talk about it. This right here. Bray Wyatt, Bobby Lashley, no interest, none at all. Last Monday, you had the whole Muscle Man dance, and Jim Cornette said on his show that, honestly, I think there was an element, of dread or feeling of impending doom on his face that he has to work with this fucking guy. This is coming off the Jim Cornette show.
Damn, impending doom. Okay, Jim. All right.
Now, like I told y'all before, I'm a huge Bray Wyatt fan. Right? Huge.
Right.
I love the whole entire, off the wall type of gimmick, but there was nothing that even led to it. Like even during the months of his return, you didn't see no QR codes near Bobby Lashley's head.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I could see if he was a part of the QR code or helping find the White Rabbit.
Right.
Matter of fact, where is the White Rabbit?
Well, where's a lot of them? You know what I'm saying?
I'm just trying to figure this out, man. But no, there's no build. There's no interest. What can they do to make you be invested in this match? Let's go with you, Cheech, and then we're gonna go with Juss. What can they do to make you interested inside Bray Wyatt versus I let handicapped people park in their spots because I'm a nice guy? I can't hear you, Bobby.
You know what JJ said.
This is a Vince match. What is it?
Yeah, I mean, it's written all over it. It seems like that's what Vince, you know what I mean? Like, there's Hulk Hogan 1988, you know what I mean? Like, need a big guy going against the muscle guy. I don't know, man. How you gonna have Brock Lesnar against Lashley? You know what I mean? So you think, they're gonna have the rubber match at WrestleMania, and we get this shit? I mean, Bray Wyatt, it's gonna be a long-term story. Like, but the people they put him to face, not the right ones. You know what I mean? I can't see Lashley working a match with Bray Wyatt with all this fucking hoopla. You know what I mean? It's just not believable for me. A little disconnect.
So what you're saying is there's nothing that they can do.
Oh yeah, there's something they could do. Scrap the fucking story and you know what I mean? Like, come on now. You mean to tell me you can put Brock against Lashley? You know what I mean? Brock most likely is going to leave to perhaps SummerSlam or whatever. You know what I mean? So have Lashley put over. You know what I mean? It sucks because when they don't have somebody in mind to run with the baton, they don't go with it. You know what I mean? No, they banking on Cody. You know what I mean? Because even Sami Zayn was getting over. You know what I mean? And you see what happened. But you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know, man. I don't know. There's nothing they can do. What you think, Juss?
You know what? I think Cheech said it right. This is like, yeah, Vince McMahon did this. That's what JJ said. That's the rumors and innuendo that Vince McMahon is the one that did this. I will say, like Cheech said, this is kind of like a throwback match because it is giving me the same vibes as Hulk versus Zeus.
Perfect.
You know, and if they do this as an homage to that, okay, I think I could be with it. But like I said, chokeslam Sable, and you got my attention.
So you said if almost chokeslam Sable, then the Brock match is on. But what can we do about Lashley?
I'm sorry.
And Brock.
I was so damn confused.
No, okay. All right. I'm confused as why they booked this shit, but keep going.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so the Lashley Bray Wyatt match. Damn. Okay. You know what? To be honest, like I know we were talking off air. Like I know opposites attract. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Paul Abdul. But like, I kind of want to see what happens with this match. What are they gonna do with it? You know what I'm saying? What kind of match stipulation is gonna be? You know, Lashley can't do wrong in my eyes, and neither can Bray. So I just kind of I'm here for it. You know,
I'm here for it.
I'm not only the client. I'm the president. You know, Lashley face.
Lashley face ass. Yo, if you watching us, whether it be on Twitch or YouTube, if you look at this graphic I got up of Bobby Lashley, you can keep going on and on for days. You know what I'm saying? I can show you how to save $500 by switching to Geico face ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Get you on the new State Farm guy.
You imagine Mr. State Farm guy. Yo, you right, B. Let me go ahead and switch my insurance. I want no smoke.
Yeah. And I'll present to you the new yoga instructor. Like, fuck God.
Get out of here, man. But no, those are the main ones I really wanted to focus on as far as the build. I mean, we already know that Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul has a great build to it already.
Yeah.
Just off the internet presence, those big ass red boots and the bye bye bitch and all that. Like that already has a great build. This already is just written. You know what I'm saying?
Extra filter.
You know what, JJ? I just not noticed that. And you know what it is?
Wait, what about Bianca's? Let's see Bianca's.
Extra filter. Yo, what's going on? Ain't nobody order no extra filter. Like, this ain't extra crispy. Like, yeah, let me go ahead and get
Did they think they were using the AI app? Is that what they were doing? The AI app?
I think that's what they're doing. But the road to WrestleMania seems to be a long road ahead of us. We'll see where that goes from here. We'll see the next time I'm going to pop back up on the show. Hopefully it be soon, like I said. But I'm looking at my Gucci. It's about that time, my G.
Thought it's real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
Definitely want to thank y'all for listening, tuning in, watching, listening and watching, sharing, all that good stuff. Of course, our black skin is not ugly to WWE. It's just with their high definition cameras, they don't know how to present it. Too much melanin for them to process. But I will say this. I always want to leave y'all off on a good note. I'm gonna leave you off with this. Too much negativity can have you emotionally balanced, mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. Listen, spread more positive vibes. It's very easy to build someone up than it is to tear them down. Think about the logic inside that message. It can be as easy as giving someone a compliment, doing something special for someone, or you can go to whatamluva.net, go ahead and purchase that Positive Vibes apparel. You can got to get it for you, get it for someone who may need it. You know, that t-shirt, that tank top, that hoodie, what have you. You know, get it for them. They can look down on it and be like, you know what? Maybe today is not as bad as I thought it was. Maybe for the first time in a long time that my credit score has went up. Or maybe for the first time, Michael Hayes is editing the photos of black wrestlers. Or maybe for the first time, we know that Hidden Valley Ranch does have a ranch flavored ice cream coming out by Haagen-Dazs. no matter the reason, spread those positive vibes. And as we always say, PSA, look, how to survive all these viral infections starts off very simple, folks. Starts off with good hygiene. Want to make sure you're washing your hands. Most importantly, washing your ass. Tell people what they got to use. Just
a lot of soap and a lot of water.
Tell people how they got to do it, El Cheech Papi.
Y'all know what it is, man. It's from face to ass, not ass to face.
Yes. Wash your hands, wash your ass, okay?
Yeah.
Use soap from face to ass, not ass to face. And on that note,
yo, hold up, real quick. I got one request. Shout out to Clark Street. Can you play that Mercedes Monet theme real quick?
Yeah, I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's been in there. It's been in there cooking for a minute. You know.
Okay.
So
I want to try something with y'all and see if I'm right or not.
Oh, it is. It's crisscross all day.
Oh, okay, damn. Okay, all right.
All day.
Right? Isn't that Chris? That's crisscross.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crisscross all day.
Make you wanna
jump. Yeah, that's crisscross all day.
the daddy make you wanna
jump. But on that note, we about to pull on out. We about to pull it out like some of y'all daddies should have. And with that being said, damn. Happy International Women's Month.
Happy Vagina Day.
You know, shout out to the Bloodline Network. Shout out to all the people that tuned in.
JJ,
you know, shout out to JJ, Broadcast, Clark Street, Ultra Black. Ultra Black, we got to talk because I got to want. If you Ultra Black, then what am I? With that being said, we out of here. Catch y'all on the flip side.